Hi, welcome to Jazzism Yoga. This is day 1 of our 5-day series, 15-minute yoga for digestion. Today's practice is designed to support your digestive system and your nervous system. No props are needed at this time, but props are always welcome. Begin to settle in and come into a superhero pose, inviting in kindness and compassion at this time, and connecting to your breath here. Not trying to change your breath, just meeting your breath right where you are. Maybe you notice the cool air coming in as you inhale and the warm air coming out as you exhale. Just notice there's no right or wrong. Slowly opening the windows of your eyes, begin to come into a tabletop position, making sure that your wrists are under your shoulders and your knees are hip-width distance apart. Tucking your toes and engaging your core, pressing into the palms of your hands. Noticing how that feels in your body, rounding through the shoulder blades. Doing some cat-cows here. Inhaling cow, exhaling cat. Inhaling cow, exhaling cat. Doing this at your own pace. Noticing any sensations at this time. When you are ready, find stillness back in tabletop position. Coming from out of tabletop position, begin to lie down on your back, coming down to your elbows and slowly extending your legs out in front of you. And bring your left knee to chest, clasping your hands around your left knee. Maybe bringing your left knee to the outer edge underneath your underarm. Breathing your fullest breath here. Noticing how this feels in your body. Inviting you to flex both of your feet and connect to your breath. And opposite side, extending your left leg, bringing right knee to chest, clasping your hands around your right knee. Flexing both of your feet, breathing your fullest breath here. Slowly extending your right foot out in front of you. Slowly coming up and to a seated position, extending your legs out in front of you. Slowly placing your left foot over your right thigh. Bringing your right hand to your right thigh and bringing your left hand behind you, rolling back your left shoulder. Gaze can go behind you. Making sure that you're able to breathe your fullest breath here at this time. Taking your time coming out of this posture, placing your left leg next to your right leg, placing your right foot over your left thigh, taking any adjustments as needed. Bringing your right hand behind you, rolling back your right shoulder, placing your left hand on your right thigh, making sure that you're able to breathe your fullest breath here at this time. Inhaling in and exhaling out at your own pace. When you are ready, place your right foot next to your left leg, placing your hands on your shins and connecting to your breath. Slowly begin to come into a tabletop position, making sure that your hands are under your shoulders and your knees are hip-width distance apart, tucking your toes and rounding through the shoulder blades, engaging your core, coming into some cat-cows here at this time, doing this at your own pace. Bringing big toes together to touch, sending your hips to meet your heels, coming into a child's pose, slowly extending your hands out in front of you and lengthening through the fingertips, taking gentle rocks from left to right, making sure that you're able to breathe your fullest breath here. Inhaling in and exhaling out at your own pace, and finding stillness when you are ready. Rising up when you are ready, begin to extend your legs out in front of you. Placing your left foot over your right thigh. Bringing your right foot under your left thigh. Slowly begin to place your right hand on your left thigh. Bringing your left hand behind you, rolling back your left shoulder, connecting to your breath. Inhaling in and exhaling out at your own pace. Noticing any stiffness or sensations or thoughts that may arise, meeting yourself right where you are in this moment, inviting in compassion. Slowly extending both of your feet in front of you, begin to basketball your legs and shake it out. Connecting to your breath here, just shaking it. Shake, shake, shake. Get it all out. Anything that does not belong. And begin to place your right foot over your left leg, bringing your left leg beside you. And this time, placing your left hand over your right thigh, rolling back your right shoulder, placing your right hand behind you, connecting to your breath here. Inhaling in and exhaling out. Inviting you to extend your legs out in front of you, placing one leg out at a time, and begin to basketball your legs, moving energy here, Shaking out the hands, shaking out the feet, releasing anything that is no longer serving you at this time. Placing your hands on your feet, your ankles, or your shins. And begin to breathe and connect to your fullest breath here. Flexing your feet if it's available to you at this time. You are worthy. Begin to come into a butterfly pose, bringing big toes together to touch and clasping your hands around your feet, butterflying your legs here and connecting to your breath. And begin to lie down on your mat, maybe coming down on your elbows and continuing to have your big toes together to touch, taking any minor adjustments here. Maybe seeing how it feels to place your hands on your pelvic and connect to your breath here. Or maybe noticing how it feels to place your right hand on your belly and your left hand on your heart. You are worthy of comfort. You are worthy of compassion. Begin to extend your legs out in front of you, allowing your arms to rest beside you, coming into Savasana. Connecting to your breath here and finding stillness. Can you imagine if every person you've liked in your life were to light up on a map? Even strangers you've been kind to, strangers you've made laugh or inspired along your way. Your light, your trail would be so bright. The paths you have made. You are so much more than you think you are. You are worthy. Begin to wiggle your toes, wiggle your hands, maybe moving your feet in one direction, rotating your feet, maybe rotating your feet in the opposite direction, involving the hands, rolling out the wrists in one direction and rolling out the wrists in the opposite direction. When you are ready, roll onto whatever side feels intuitive to you. Placing your hand on your mat, lifting up from your hand, coming into a seated position. Placing your hand on your knees, inhaling in and swallow, and exhaling out. Placing your hands beside you, inhaling through the hands, and slowly lifting the hands up and over your head, allowing the hands to hover and shine towards each other, bringing palms together to touch, bringing hands to your third eye, thanking yourself for your inner knowing and wisdom. Bring your hands to your mouth. Your voice deserves to be heard. Inhaling, heart lifts to meet the hands. And exhaling, thanking yourself for showing up for you on today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me in today's practice. Have a beautiful day.